GT7 in VR is fantastic, but which tracks deliver the most immersive and fun virtual reality experience? To answer this, we're going to use science to objectively define which of the 39 tracks are best, and create ourselves a good old top 5 list. We're going to rank each track based on its features and how they best support VR play, using the following 5 criteria: corner sequences, elevation changes, scale and scenery, weather options, and night race options. Using this template, we can give each track a score out of 10. In the interests of time, here's the full results for every track excluding the top 5. Before we continue, a quick plug to like this video if you enjoy what you see today, and if you'd like to see more racing game content from me, perhaps consider a subscribe so you can catch my other videos. Cheers! Let's crack on with number 5 in our list then, and that's Mount Panorama. One of the most brutal tracks in the world, Bathurst requires precision car control more than perhaps any other track in the game, thanks to its incredible technical first sector. The narrow layout and close barriers gives an immense sense of speed and danger in VR, and you can really feel the elevation change as you climb up towards the most demanding parts of the track, a downhill slalom followed by tight turns, all while under heavy braking. Losing the balance of your car at any point here can completely destroy your race. Following this section, you're rewarded with an absolute top speed blast through the second half of the lap on a wide open track, but you'll still need to be mindful of that circuit camber waiting to catch you out. On top of this, the track offers a full day to night transition, perfect for endurance racing, but sadly there are no options for rain here, keeping it from reaching higher on this top 5 list. It's such a shame that of the 39 tracks in the game that only 11 of them support dynamic weather, but still, navigating this track perfectly in VR makes for the ultimate challenge in Gran Turismo 7. At number 4, it's Le Mans. The Circuit de la Sarthe is of course home to the most well-known endurance race in the world, where cars can run at full throttle for up to 85% of its massive 13km distance. Barreling down the Mulsanne Straight at over 200 miles an hour with some of the most iconic vehicles ever created in the dark is exactly what sim racing was made for. Running an older variant without chicanes offers a straight line longer than that of the Dottinger Straight at the Nordschleife, with the end braking point one of the biggest tests of nerve for any driver. With such high speeds, the track invites you to risk riding curbs throughout, and while in GT7 this is relatively forgiving, it will be the difference between a good and great lap if you can master the long flowing final sector of the circuit. In relation to the VR experience, Le Mans sadly doesn't have much in the way of elevation changes, but the high-speed nature of the circuit makes it one of the most thrilling to drive in the game, and scores higher than other flatter tracks simply due to its ferocious speed and the fact that you can ramp up to an even higher level of challenge with a full suite of weather effects. Into our top 3 now, and we have my personal favourite circuit, Suzuka. I awarded this track perfect scores in my criteria of corners, scale, weather and time lapses, with only elevation not getting full marks. The track certainly features a lot of crests and dips, but they're generally quite smooth transitions which are less pronounced than, say, the stomach-churning corkscrew at Laguna Seca. The first sector is renowned for the high-speed chicanes which invite you to dare to mount the curbs to save precious tenths of a second, and in VR this is an incredible experience if you're driving an open-wheeled car. Being able to directly look at apexes and place your wheels with pinpoint accuracy, if you have the skill, is something that only VR can provide. In GT cars, the night racing is fantastic, with a constant barrage of turns. The HDR effects from brake lights as cars concertina together as you dive into turns is one of the best looking effects in racing games, and really shows off just how well built GT7 is graphically. Full rain effects are available too if you want to really test yourself in all conditions. As we reach number 2 on this list, if you've enjoyed this video and you like racing games in general, please consider liking or perhaps even subscribing. It would really help the channel to grow. I always try to respond to every comment as well, so let me know what you believe are the best tracks in Gran Turismo 7. I'd love to know what everyone thinks. So, despite this list being a top 5 of tracks to race in VR, it seems that even without VR, this list might actually be the same. But we're more than halfway through now, so let's plough on and take a look at the mighty Spa-Francorchamps. Along with the number 1 track on this list, which obviously everyone's predicted by now, Spa has it all. We've got the iconic visuals of the track itself, the deep forest and wide open turns, a full 24-hour time transition and a full set of weather effects. Spa and the rain are of course a combination never to be separated. Oh, and of course, only what many consider to be the best corner complex in the world, Eau Rouge and Radeon, which naturally romp away with maximum scores for track layout and elevation in my list. I'm sure I don't need to describe to anyone just how good this track is, so for this one, I'm going to just shut up for a minute and just run a lap in VR with the Super Formula car. Enjoy! Before we get to our final track on this list, a few notable mentions. Laguna Seca, of course, for that iconic corkscrew sequence. It's a shame there's no rain options for this track, but it remains a favourite. Fisherman's Ranch, while not having any weather effects, offers the best VR rally experience in the game, and the biggest jumps, which are of course exhilarating in VR. To be fair, rally isn't the game's strongest feature, but it's still damn good fun. Interlagos, one of the best circuits in the world and superb for close racing, but sadly in GT7 it criminally doesn't offer wet racing. Lastly, Eiger Nordwand might be the prettiest track in the game, but again the lack of weather and the fact it's not the best for GT racing keeps it off the top 5. Okay, you knew this was coming. Of course, the number one on the list is the Nürburgring Nordschleife, simply the most comprehensively challenging racetrack in the world. Over 20 kilometres of every conceivable corner type, 1,000 feet of elevation change, all combining to present the most technical challenge for any car and driver. This track has been featured in just about every racing sim since the 90s, and while some games recreate it more accurately than others, few aside from the highest end PC rigs can showcase the Nordschleife in VR in any way that matches Gran Turismo 7. With full night racing and weather effects, you can set custom races up to 200 laps for the ultimate challenge in the game. The Nürburgring requires the ultimate discipline as a driver to optimise each and every corner, as momentum is key to maintain speeds throughout the lap. Small errors can become large time deficits even with a clean racing line. It's not until the final dotting a straight that you can breathe a sigh of relief after navigating what is possibly the finest sequence of turns in the world. But these precious few seconds are soon over and the green hell comes at you once again. And playing in virtual reality just makes it all the more immersive, and as a result claims the top spot on this list of the best tracks to drive in Gran Turismo 7 VR. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like or subscribe before you go. It'd really help the channel to grow, and hopefully I can see you on a future video. Thanks for watching, bye for now.